It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 Dick, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
We are pleased now to be joined by tonight's race winner. That's Denny Hamlin, driver of the number 20 Hardee's Coca-Cola Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, crew chief Dave Rogers. This is Denny's third win of the year. His previous wins came at Richmond and Dover. His second win in the number 20 car. As I mentioned, this is 9 wins for the 20 car this year. And Dave Rogers has crew chiefed every single one of them for 4 different drivers. Congratulations. Great accomplishments. Let's start with Denny. I had a strong car all night. You had to battle off one of your teammates and the 5 and the 60 and a couple others. Your thoughts about the victory tonight?
Yeah, it was a great night for us. You know, because it looked like with about 15 to go after that pit stop, we weren't gonna catch that lead pack. We just, pitting that one lap later, kind of put a bind on us because it let those guys run, new tire speed lap versus our old tire speed lap, and that was the difference. It was about, I don't know, about 2 seconds or so, or what have you. So, once they pulled that gap, I needed those guys to battle. If they would have stayed in line, there's no way we would have caught them. I don't believe it would have been close, but I don't think we could have. But I think one guy got shuffled out of line. It let us suck right back up to the lead pack with 10 to go, and then it was up to me to kind of drive through there. So, it was a great Hamlin race car. We worked on it all day. Dave really did a good job with the adjustments. He never really overstepped everything, just kept getting it a little bit better all day. So we did what we had to do to win.
Thank you, Denny. Dave Rogers might have been a different driver tonight, but how did it look atop the pit box?
At the checkered flag, it looked pretty good. Denny did a great job there. I was telling him that we were going to win this race, but I wasn't so sure. There was a 2-second deficit he had to make up by himself, and he just did a really good job of staying focused, staying in line, and sniffing the draft as best he could, and put ourselves in a position to win. So it was a lot of fun.
Questions now for either Kyle or Dave. We'll start right up here on the front row.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. Denny, when you jump in one of Dave's cars, do you kind of feel like you've pulled that instant winner lottery ticket? I mean, do the Gibbs drivers almost fight to be able to drive his cars on Saturday?
I don't think so. I mean, no discredit to Dave, but the 18 car is very, very strong. Jason does a really good job, and the advantage that he has, Jason, is that he can focus even more on the races that they do run. So that car is very strong when it does run. So really, it doesn't matter which one you get in. But there's great communication right now between Dave and Jason and the guys that are head of the fab shop. They're all doing a really good job working together, figuring out what we need to work on to make these cars better. And we're always thinking of things that we need to make better on these race cars, because you can't just say we're dominating. The guys are so far behind us now that they'll never catch us. They're right there, and this team's been very fortunate. The 18 team has been very fortunate to get the wins that they have. Sometimes things fall their way and they get the wins, but other times they have a strong race car. But here at Daytona, just because you're in the 20 car doesn't mean it's an automatic win. The best car doesn't rarely win. So I mean, for me, it was going to be up to me to make it happen. So just when you got a car as good as I did, it gives me some options on that racetrack, and when you don't have that, it makes it a lot tougher. So I'm proud to do it for him.
We'll go upstairs now for a question. Go ahead, please.
I'm Mark Dakotas from Florida today for Denny. Denny, Dale Jr. said he didn't even realize you were in the car. He thought he was racing Tony all night. Any response to that? Thanks.
Well, you could take that several different ways. I think honestly a lot of the confusion probably is because it's the same colors as what Tony usually runs. But I don't know. My head's a lot smaller than his, so you couldn't see that. But I don't know. You could take it as another thing is that I was driving a lot like Tony, which is a compliment in my eyes. If I was driving like Tony on Super Speedway, that's pretty dang good. So I'll take it. Maybe he wouldn't have helped me if he would have known it was me.
Oh.
Other questions upstairs? Got one more, I believe.
Hi, this is Ree White, NASCAR scene. This is for Dave, actually.
Could you speak up, please, Ree?
Yeah, this is for Dave Rogers, actually. Is he still down there?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to talk to you. A lot is made of the driver-crew chief chemistry, but you don't seem to have a problem at all adjusting between a lot of drivers. Is that difficult at all?
No, not really. You know, we've looked in the mirror a lot this year to figure out, you know, why are we running well and how do we keep it, and that chemistry word keeps coming up. And I think what chemistry boils down to is trust. And I think right now that our team trusts that all these drivers can get in it and win, and I think these drivers think that this team can win. So I think there's so much trust in this team that the chemistry is pretty much seamless week to week.
I will come back downstairs for a question. Back in the back. Go ahead.
Yeah, Denny to your left. Josh Robbins, not immediate left, but back left. Josh Robbins, Orlando Sentinel. Can you take us through those last 2 laps there when you guys started up in single file?
Well, I didn't want to happen what did happen. That was us get out too far. It looked like the 18 took off the same time I did, but it looked like he just would. He didn't want to go. You know, it looked like he was trying to build up a run with the 5. But you know, once we pulled about 4 car lengths there, I tried to do my best to just ride that brake. It's so hard to do, but ride that brake while you're in the lead to let those guys catch you. Just sit there and let them catch you, but they've got to catch you at the right time. You've got to make them. You got to put them to a decision. If they catch you in the center of the corner with a big head of steam, they need to make a decision. Are they going to go for the win and sacrifice maybe a good finish, or are they going to just ride in line and protect what they got? And by doing that in the corner, that's what decision you make them make. And I think Kyle realized the 1-2 finish was better than the alternative.
Other questions downstairs? Anyone?
Dave, picking up on something you said earlier, Claire B. Lang, XM Satellite Radio, you said I told him that I thought he could win, but I wasn't too sure. So next time when you tell him that, he might not believe you. Maybe the secret is gone, huh?
Yeah, well, actually...
I wouldn't be too confident in me either, to tell you the truth.
It wasn't... I mean, once we caught the pack, I was convinced we were going to win, but the deficit, you know, was just so hard to overcome. It was 2 seconds, and... you know, they were single file, and I didn't really think they're gonna go too wide there to give us an opportunity. So I wasn't doubting Denny by no means, but I wasn't sure if the car had it. But side note here is I don't know if that matters because I think tonight was Denny's last race in the car for a while, so he'll forget about by next time we work together.
Anything else for either Denny or Dave? Anybody? Okay, guys, congratulations on tonight's performance, and Denny, good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.